A few days ago, I streamed Sons of the Forest for the first time, and as you'll have seen, if you've watched those episodes that have come out with me, Adam, Tom and Ben, I got very drunk. People on stream got me a lot of drinks, and I ended up not really remembering a lot of the session, because by the end of it I was extremely drunk, and there's big patches of my memories just gone. And also, I feel like I barely really paid attention to the game, because I was too busy dicking about and being an idiot. So I've decided what I'm going to do is I'm going to start up my own world, and I'm going to play a little bit on my own, and basically do what I should have done when I was playing with them, which is learn how the game works. So this episode you're watching now, this will be, I imagine, a single episode. It's just me, and it's me getting familiar with the game. So the idea is, if I start a multiplayer world, I should be able to play it through, and then other people can join another session. So let's see if this works. Yes, it looks like I can start this game without other people. Perfect. I've decided in future, if I'm going to be streaming the first session of a new game, I'm going to not drink, or at least not drink much, because this has happened more than once. I've been in a situation where I've started a new game, and I've made the silly mistake of drinking too much straight away, and it means that I miss out on the introduction of the game, and it takes me ages to pick it up. So I think I'm going to make sure I don't do that. So if people haven't been and watched me on Twitch, part of my Twitch is that I occasionally drink. Obviously, I drink safely. Just put it out there so people know I drink safely. But yeah, I drink because people like watching me get merry and play games. So yeah, I enjoy doing it as well. I quite like it because it sort of loosens me up and means that I'm able to enjoy the game without worrying too much. But streaming is also quite taxing anyway for me, because I sometimes have trouble paying attention to the game compared to the... What am I trying to say? I have trouble paying attention to the game and the stream at the same time. So I'm going to stop talking because I can't edit this out. It's the cutscene. In fact, everyone's seen the cutscene, haven't they? You've seen the cutscene in part 1. So I can talk through this. I can edit it down. Then again, maybe I should actually pay attention to the cutscene like I'm supposed to be. Right. So we're approaching... Okay, so Edward Puffton, Barbara Puffton, and Virginia Puffton. 20-year-old student, 63. So these people, I'm guessing that when they say last signal, maybe their planes crashed. They could be one of the people... Can I close this? Yeah, they could be some of the people who've been brought down by that weird obelisk thing from the first game. White Demon's tattoo. What's the relevance of the tattoo? Okay, so someone shot the helicopter. See, I missed all this stuff. I wasn't paying attention. Okay, as I understand it, there's more than one potential landing spot in the game. So I wonder where I'm going to land. Am I landing on the mountain? Wow, this is bad. That was way rougher than the first landing I had.
Now, who invited you here?
Okay, so my guess for what's happening is that I am in the snowy area. The planes that were being brought down in the previous game, one of them that was brought down must have had that CEO and people on it. And so there's security and stuff from his company have come to look for him. And we are a member of the press who've come along as well. I like how he found that beneath the snow. Wow. Do I not freeze to death? Oh, and there's Kelvin. I mean, starting off really high up is probably good. At least I did as well. I get to explore an area that I've not explored before. It's in the previous session. we landed, like, low down. And I also watched Let's Game It Out's episode of him playing this, because he doesn't really play the game enough for to spoil anything. And he lands on the beach. So that's why I know there's multiple landing places. It doesn't look like temperature's a problem. Okay, so I'm going to take my time, and I'm going to experience the game as I'm supposed to. So, I didn't get to do this last time, to check on Kelvin, so I'm going to do this now. Yeah, so Kelvin appears to have some kind of brain damage. He still functions, but he doesn't seem to be able to think properly for himself. Either that... Oh, follow me. How do I confirm? Oh, D. Yeah, either that or his hearing's gone and he's fine. No, he's definitely... There's something wrong with him. Look at the way his hands are dangling down. Sweet. Okay, so that's how you communicate with Kelvin. I did figure this out last time. There's going to be things in this recording that I imagine I'm going to be like, oh, that's how you do that. And I have done it in the other session. Like I said, I don't remember a lot of it. Don't drink, kids. It's bad for you. Tarp collected. So you can place tarp on the floor, and this is how you put down like a temporary structure, and G puts things away. One of the things I was really struggling with is the controls, because it doesn't really tell you what the buttons do. It's not like press this to put this away, press this to do this, press this to do that. Yeah, it's weird starting on the mountain. I'd have thought the mountain would be like more end game stuff where you have to climb up it with warm clothing in order to find maybe that facility from the first one that was up in the mountains. What's this? This looks like some kind of sled. Doesn't appear to be interactable, though. Okay, let's see if I can get my bearings. Right, I think over there, that beach I can see there, I reckon that's where we were in our session, because it looks like the mouth of the river comes out, and then that's where we went to get the raft. So, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to start when I've started halfway up a mountain. Is there a way down? Not really safely. I suppose I can wander down this way. This looks like it eases into the forest. Oh, I also need to open my... How do I empty them out or combine them? Yeah, so I remember this. I need to open the emergency pack. So for this you get the GPS tracker. Excellent. And this is the thing that gives you the locations that you're supposed to go to. So that ahead of us is obviously a cave. Cave down there. The caves in this game don't seem like a full united cave network the way that they did in the first game. They seem like they're each individual cave routes that have something in them. I can't say that for certain because we only went into one or two. I can zoom in on the track with middle click. Yes, I remember that. And when you do these things, it'll tell you. So we also got this thing here, lighter, and we got a tactical axe. And if I remember right, you can put stuff like quick equip stuff, which like this, onto your bag. Guidebook, crunchy munchies, meds. Ooh. Does this use power, or can I just have this on permanently? It's got to be green, right? Green for the forest. Oh, green was one of the first colours. How do I put this away? Learn the basics of construction with B. So this is the stuff I missed, because I remember when this bit, when I was doing this, people kept shouting stuff at me. I think Adam wanted his chocolate bar back. So to make a basic tent, you throw down a tarp, you put a stick into it, and then you can make that. So we did this a couple of times. Basic fire and advanced cooking. Oh, these are different pages. The first page is the tent. Does this not have more pages? Is it just the simplest stuff? So super basic tent, super basic fire, switch mode. Right, and this is the more complex one. God. Bear with me, I'm learning. Oh, so this is just the tutorial book. So with this one, you pick something, you click it, and then it lets you place it down. However, these are just things you can do without the book. This is just teaching you. This is so much more intricate than the one from the first one. I mean, the thing is, though, I actually don't really remember the building system from the first one that well. It was about 4 years ago when we played it. I feel so much more comfortable with all this, because I didn't do any of this stuff. Adam made the house, everyone helped him. I didn't do any of this. I had no idea what I was doing with all of these parts. Oh, you can make a raft! And a houseboat. Sick. Awesome, right, okay, so I think before I spend ages just stood here looking through... The point of this session is that I want to leave it feeling more comfortable with the game. And so far, I already feel like that. I missed out on the step that was making the stuff. I didn't realise how intricate the build system was. I didn't really get an opportunity to explore it. But the other thing I want to do is I want to get more handle on the controls. And to do that, I'm just going to look at the keybinds first of all. Here we are. Okay. So, because I always find with games like this, some of the keybinds are just all over the place. I think I already rebound one of them to tab. Right. After a lot of dilly-dallying, a lot of fiddling with controls and looking at builds, it's time to actually do something in the game. It's nice having Kelvin with us. It makes me feel like I'm not alone. I did invite Adam, Tom and Ben to join me tonight, but all of them are busy, unfortunately. So from what I understand, the objective that we were supposed to be doing when we were playing last time is to find Team B. I would gather that's the other helicopter. There were 2 helicopters, and ours must have been Team A. I don't know what happened to the other person in our helicopter. I clearly wasn't paying enough attention to the cutscene. Obviously, it was us, there was Kelvin, and there was Fisheye. So I don't know if Fisheye's going to turn up at some point. Or whether during the cutscene he went flying and exploded. But yeah, so we're meant to be looking for Team 2, and that's what this is for. So each one of those exclamation marks on here. Why is the texture of this so bad? Is it because I turned a setting down? Or is the signal bad? Is it like an intentional game thing where if you're under the trees the signal's not very good? I could try and turn all my stuff up again, it's just the game was struggling when it was on full. I guess I was streaming at the same time. I think my computer should be good enough to handle this, but my graphics card is definitely not the best one I could have. Oh, let's test this for a second while we have the opportunity to. So, we have a beautiful view here. Majestic view, and this is what it's like with the current settings I've got on. So if I go into the settings now, and I turn everything to ultra. There we go. How nice does this look now? I'll see how it handles it. If it starts to struggle again, I'll just have to keep turning stuff down. But this looks very nice. I think the shadows make a huge difference. One thing I usually turn off in most games I play is motion blur. Just because I just don't think it helps at all. And it also causes the game to struggle. Look at that. Now this session's just Brad enjoying the game. So if I keep following this river down, am I going to get to the place that we were at ourselves? It looks like it is, yeah. What's this exclamation mark I'm heading towards now? I suppose I could go and find out. I don't want to accidentally ruin anything for the other playthrough, but I am recording it, so I suppose it doesn't matter too much if I find something that I'm not supposed to find. I haven't found yet, because everyone else will get to experience that when I play with them. It is already getting dark, though. I should probably build an initial shelter with my tarp. So, where would the tarp be? There it is. So you equip the tarp, and then you find a spot on the floor where it can go down. This is the thing I never got to do. Everyone else was doing these things, and I just was shit. And then, that's it. Oh, you can also put another corner up if you want, or you can just sleep under this. Cool. I guess I'll sleep through the night. Well, we survived our first night. This is way more relaxed than when I was playing with everyone else. It's so relaxing. I've not seen anything horrible yet. No bodies. I've not seen a single cannibal. Oh, speak of the devil. Hopefully they won't come near me. I think those ones are afraid of us. I'm going to keep following the river down. Oh, hang on. There was this exclamation mark nearby, wasn't there? Whereabouts is it? Straight ahead now. Just still follow the river. The place I'm supposed to be going to is straight ahead there. Wait. Is he drowning? Oh, fuck! Was that a skunk? Scared the shit out of me. That scared me more than the cannibals have. Oh, fuck, there's another one. Why are there so many skunks everywhere? I don't know enough about what illnesses do. In the health in the bottom right, there's like a yellow section at the top of my health. I wonder whether, when you get sick, that fills up to reduce your overall health. And then over time, it'll reduce back down. But because I've not done anything to increase my health, at the moment it's not really doing anything to me. Maybe I should just eat my pills. Okay, the pills slowly put all your health back up. That's useful. Something I wasn't doing. I don't think I healed myself at all when I was playing. I think Ben and I found this one, didn't we? So we have rope, energy bars, vodka, and then... I'll pick this one up. At the bottom of the cliff, I remember there being a member of the team. Where's his body? Oh, he's halfway up. I have to cut the rope, don't I? Back up we go. It's amazing how much better you are at a game. Oh, fuck you, skunks! Holy shit! Do they actually do damage, or do they just jump scare you? Oh, there's one of those. You actually going to attack us? I find it really creepy how the game just introduces those as like an element very, very early on. We've barely got anywhere in the game, and we're already being followed by some strange people crawling around. Okay, so the body's dropped down now, which means we should be able to get to him. There he is. Oh. Oh! Oh, when we were playing, I remember Adam saw a strange woman with an extra leg, and he attacked her. What happens if I don't attack her? Does she run away? She doesn't look threatening. I think she's meant to be an ally. Oh. Need a quick way of getting my axe out. I don't know how to set things on the hotbar. Can I put this torch away? Yes, I can. Okay, I think that's everything that he's useful for. So, if the game has the ability to have Kelvin follow you around, then maybe you can have that for other people. So Kelvin is good for building. Maybe if you hire that, like, get that woman, maybe she's good for something else. Like, maybe she can forage or fight. And possibly you can get other allies that can help you. That's my theory. Because the fact that she looks fairly normal beyond the extra limbs, and she's wearing clothes, and the fact that she walks over and waves politely. Why is that? What's that red over there? Oi, stay back. Is he throwing a rock at us? Over there, there's like red water. I need to see. What is this? Is this a marker? No. It's like a flare from a campsite. This feels like content. However, I don't want to accidentally run away and not find whatever this is again, so I'm going to go and take a look. I think it's okay for me to explore things. Like I said, I'm recording it so the footage isn't being, like, lost for the playthrough. And everyone else will still get to experience it themselves. So I'm going to go and have a quick look at this campsite here. Is that a cannibal? It's a guy. Oh, shit. He died the moment I got here. We came to this campsite. We definitely came here. Because I remember somebody was chasing a frog. I was just very drunk when I was here, so I wasn't really sure what I was finding. I didn't realise that it was located because there was a flare. Okay, I guess I'm not ruining anything then, because we know we have been here. Although I'm not sure if everybody came here. I think, was it me and Tom or was it me and Ben? Take a radio. I also need to make sure I collect everything I can. What is it that you've got here? Oh, this is the axe. Okay, right, I need to remember where this is. I remember Adam saying to me afterwards that we got the special axe and he didn't. So, obviously, he wasn't here because he was too busy building. So, if I remember where this is, when we play again, we can get him the axe. What's this document say? Who is Jack Holt? What is he doing here? Puffton didn't have any friends. These ones don't seem, like, overly aggressive. They seem almost timid. It looks like they're just trying to scare me. In order to place this down, I need to place a stick first. So, you place a stick into the ground. Okay, that's how you make a fire. Oh, okay, so you hold right-click. Or you press right-click. Right, you press right-click to switch the type you place in. So I've gone from fire to stick. And then it says that you now should be able to place the GPS marker on top of it. Yeah. There we go. Does it tell you how to do that? I feel like it doesn't. How do you know what time of day it is? Where's the sun? There. Which way is north? Okay, I'm facing south now. The sun is directly overhead and slightly to... Yeah, that way's north. So, east. Okay, so it's not even midday. What am I doing? So I think what I want to do is I want to build a base somewhere. That, to me, feels like... I just dropped this on the floor. That, to me, feels like the point where I'll be like, I understand now. I know what I'm doing now. It doesn't need to be a big base or a complicated base. It just needs to be a usable one. I mean, this is a massive open area. This feels like ripe for a base. There's a path here. There's loads of empty space. Where are we relative to the island as well? I mean, it's pretty central overall. Got a big lake over here. Maybe we should get like a lake view. Maybe over here will be really pretty. But this is like also central to multiple roads that would allow us to get round. What do we think? Do we think this is a good spot for a base? I think it might be. Okie dokie. Right, I'm going to put the tarp down and make a really simple base at the edge of this clearing. Oh, there's a deer over there. Just so that I can sleep when it gets to night. Perfect. So we have a temporary shelter now. Ooh, things like this are going to be really useful. Have a drink. I think I might build some of this stuff first, just out of the way. Just like over here, make like a mini camp. Is that a tortoise shell again, though? Looks like it is. Which means I might need to go to the beach and look for tortoises. Oh, there's another animal walking there. I'm no threat. Do not attack. I wonder if you never attack them. Maybe they never attack you. Be interesting, wouldn't it? Whether if they intentionally put in a system to reward you for not being aggressive. So those are the ones so far haven't done anything too aggressive towards me, have they? I need a drying rack as well. Oh, there's one in the tree up there. Is he coming? Are they coming to attack? As long as you don't attack me, I won't attack you. That's the deal. We're holding it up. Drying rack. There we go. Alright. What time of day is it now? Oh, it's there's me trying to figure out where the fucking, based on where the fucking sun is, and the time is on my GPS. It's 12:59, 1 o'clock. Right, we got plenty of time. I'm going to head to this little lake over here and see if I can find a tortoise shell? Tortoise shell. Also, this map is enormous. I don't think I've mentioned that yet. Feels like you run a long distance, then you look at the map and you've barely moved. I imagine the contrast between this session and the ones you'll have just watched will be enormous. Because I was running around flailing like an absolute moron, screaming and crashing the vehicles. And now it's this casual jaunt through the woods with purpose and intent. I hope I can remember where my camp was. It was where the three of the roads, like the paths all combined, wasn't it? Okay, well these are the first corpses I've found so far. When we started playing together in the other world, within seconds... Oh, he's drinking water out of the river. Does that mean this is safe? Is it safe, Kelvin? I don't know why I'd be trusting Kelvin. Oh, he's ill. Yeah, no, I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, when we first... Who's that? Oh, that looks like one of their camps. Yeah, I'd rather avoid going to the camp. Maybe the skeletons are assigned as a camp near. And then maybe that means we should steer clear if we don't want to be attacked. That's fine. I'm currently not interested in fighting. I'd rather just exist. We can share the island. We can share it. When I was playing with the others, let me finish my thought. Within seconds, we'd found swinging bodies, we'd found dead people, we'd found all sorts. Got attacked by people. This session has been extremely peaceful so far. Nothing to worry about. I had a bit of a close call when some of them were near me, but none of them have been too aggressive yet. They've just sort of been seeking, like, looking me out. I wouldn't be surprised if they did put a mechanic in the game to punish people who are more aggressive. Like, if you kill them, they kill you. Okay, well, I'm on the beach now. It feels like a prime place to find a turtle, but... if they're only in one specific area... While I'm here, I'm going to swim out to that raft and pick up the gun and the other marker. Because I may as well. Is there a radio here? Oh. It's a camp here as well. I hope this isn't copyrighted. See, I didn't find any of this stuff. I didn't look around properly. I've already got one of those. Watch. 3 9mm ammo. There were a lot more of these people than I thought there were. Unless the people were finding... Oh, I've got too much C4 apparently. Maybe these people aren't part of the crew that we came with. Because there's no markers on them. So we don't have the access to their location. See, look, I'm thinking like a smart person. However, still no turtle. Oh, wait. Yes! Okay, everybody, look away. I'm afraid this is just something I have to do. Ugh, there we go. Turtle shell. Raw meat. Oh, don't eat it! No! Please don't get ill. Ooh, hang on, wait. The trophy. Turtle head trophy. I don't like... Look at the waste! There's so much more meat and stuff on that you could eat, take and cook. You kill something majestic like a turtle, and you're literally not taking anything apart from a bit of shell and a couple of bits of meat. What a waste. Kelvin, don't judge me. I can see you judging me from over there. Alright, let's go out to the raft. I should really have checked the time. I don't know how much more daylight I've got, and I really don't want to be out at night. I wonder if I can sleep on the raft. Maybe there's a sleep option because it's like an enclosed area with a roof. Okay, so what do we get in here? We get MREs, we get flares. And then we get the gun. Sick. I don't recall getting a gun very early in the other version. And then here's the marker we've just followed. So yeah, you pick these up. And then it removes it from your GPS, which means you no longer know you need to go here. So I think what I'm going to do now is head back. head back to the camp. I'm going to finish the drying rack and put all the meat I've just got on it. I'm going to build 3 water catcher things so that whenever next time it rains, we'll catch the rainwater. And then I feel like at that point, I'm at a point in the game where I understand fully what everybody else already understood. However, while I'm here, actually, I'm going to go get a glider. Because I know where one of them is, and I want a glider. Right, the glider I'm looking for is up there. So I need to make my way through the woods. I need to avoid this camp straight ahead. I'd rather not get into a fight with them if I can avoid it. I'm going to get that glider, and then I guess I'll use it to sail back round to this cove. Gotta say, this has been a very pleasant experience so far. Nothing's gone wrong. I know I'm basically just jinxing it now. And I'm going to get attacked by some horrendous, giant, 20-armed monster or something. As it stands, so far, it's been very pleasant. I've had nothing to worry about at all. I've not been attacked. I've just had people like lingering around the edges, tossing the occasional rock. Also, I think it's getting to the point now where I really should put a tarp down. Yeah, I think it's tarp time. It's definitely tarp time. Alright, let's make a save while we're here. And let's get in bed. It'll be so uncomfortable. Like, he's surrounded by potentially comfortable... I mean, that's even worse. He's surrounded by a potentially comfortable forest. And he decides the best course of action is to sleep on a rock. I'm going to guess it's up on this hill here, then. This looks like a high point you could use to glide down. There it is. Excellent. So the reason I want to get this is because you can put it in your inventory. Which means that now I've got one, I've got one. And I can also use it to cover some distance and get a bit further back. So I don't feel like I've lost too much. So... let me see if I can remember how it works. So I pick up some momentum, built it up. Like, this mode of travel is so much faster than walking. I feel like one thing we should do is build a big tower that we can use for quick launches. That's going to be more of a later thing. We need to obviously just need a camp first. I also just noticed my food and thirst are both basically empty. Do you lose health when your food and hunger are low? What's the advantage of keeping them high? It's obviously detrimental to not eat or drink, but why? Maybe that's what keeps your stamina up. Because the stamina didn't recover from sleep. So maybe it's a combination of all three. If you're full of water, you're full of food, and you're full of sleep. Maybe that means that you're able to get your stamina all the way up. This is cool though. How cool is this little bit here? Just gliding casually along the river. And I feel like this will be a gentle landing. It didn't feel like a gentle landing. Alright, and I can put that away in my bag. And then we're going to be able to head to... that's the marker I put... No, it's not. What's that one ahead of me? What's the orange one? I must investigate. Oh, there's a vehicle there. I wonder if that's worth getting now. These golf buggies are just so... It's such a silly thing. The question is it going to be functioning or not? There it is. Looks pretty functional. Yay! Okay. What happened to Kelvin? Is he still just following behind? Is he on the map? There he is. Oh, he's moving fast. Holy shit. How's he moving that quick? Oh, he's just sprinting. This golf cart feels like it moves faster than the other one. Ew. Maybe it's because I've not had any drinks. Okay, this isn't going to be very helpful. Is he getting it? For some reason, I've managed to end up in the only place I can't drive across. Stick to the roads. Why does this golf cart feel so fast? I'm a little bit concerned that there's a massive river. I'm hoping maybe I can just drive over it. Is that going to be doable? Right, I think I'm going to leave this here. There's no way I'm getting this over this river. I think you can build, like, bridges and stuff. But, yeah, I get it. I know I can see them. If I leave this here, it should at least appear on the map because I'm fairly close to it. Excellent. I have returned to my home. This looks like a good place as well because there's deer all over the place. So much meat. Or just nice things to look at. Okay, you are finished. I need more sticks for you. Okay. So... this is easy enough to use. Perfect. I reckon we're at the point now where I feel like I understand. You've seen me gradually get used to the game, learn the process. And I'm at a point now where I feel like I can comfortably start making stuff and building stuff, and it doesn't feel like anyone's going to miss out. So I'll probably stop the recording of this particular session here. So if you've been watching this one, thank you for sitting through, I guess, what will be a slower paced, less energetic, aggressive session. Because it's literally just me talking to the camera quite methodically. But I hope if you've watched this, it's been nice for other people to at least get to experience how the game is supposed to work. And next time, I don't know whether the next episode will be me on my own again. It depends how soon I can film with the guys. But hopefully, I can film something with them. And if I've been using this... Ooh, fresh meat. If I've been using this save, then I'll have something built here. I'm thinking of building like a simple cabin and then putting like a fortification around it. The same way that Adam did in the other save. But I want to make it from scratch. So I think that's going to get me better at learning the way that the build system in this game works. And once I can figure that out, it means you can sort of go beyond that and customize even further. But yes, I'm proud of what I've achieved here today. Got plenty of supplies, plenty of goodies. And I don't think as well I've spoiled anything. I think that everything that I've done has been stuff that we've already done in the other save. I think there was a bit where we went into a cave in the other save. I don't know which cave it would have been. So obviously I'm not going to really... I probably won't go caving until I'm with everybody else. Because the caving is like the big part of the game where you meet all of the strange things. Bye.